Two Friends, Part 3 of 10 on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
Nắng chia nửa bãi chiều rồi, vườn hoàng trinh nữ xếp đôi lá sầu, sợi buồn con nhện răng mau.
I don't thank any of these people who just begin now to trickle in some of the so-called help. But I do thank Ukraine. Ukraine surprised the West, not just Russia, but their resilience, their courage, their noble sacrifice.
Yes, Master.
They also surprised me, because after putting bits away Crimea and the other two regions, I didn't think Ukraine would have any more spirit to fight. Before, I guess they were just too gentle.
Yes, Master.
They didn't want to make it big. But I think now, because they know Ukraine will be lost if they don't fight, so they give their all.
Yes.
And this is really a big surprise for Russia as well as the West. And I think they have a little bit more respect for Ukraine now.
Yes, Master.
Master.
Surprise. We didn't die. We're still here. Sorry to disappoint you, Putin. I have to thank Ukraine because this is a nobility and courage that the world must learn.
Yes, Master.
Master.
And also, I thank Ukraine because they don't just fight for themselves, because their winning will be beneficial to Europe and to many other countries as well, who benefit from their farm produce.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Because Ukraine is a food basket for Europe. Imagine if Russia wins and all this farm produce will belong to Russia then. And Putin will use it also as another strangulation instrument for Europe, at least. Because now gas and oil already weakened them thirst. They scared them so much that they did not even dare to oppose Putin in any way at all. Now, if he has the whole farm produce from Ukraine, can you imagine?
Yes, Master.
They probably will be all on their knees begging for food.
Yes, Master.
So that's why I thank Ukraine. And I think Europe at least should thank Ukraine for sacrificing themselves in order for the whole of Europe to survive, to say the least. So Europe should have been more protective of Ukraine, because protecting Ukraine is protecting themselves, the European countries and nearby and the rest who benefit from Ukraine's diligent farming way of life.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
My God, otherwise Russia will be king of the world, at least king of Europe and Russia, of course. But that's not right. That's robbery. Yes, there's no excuse. One excuse after another.
Yes.
They're short of excuses now. Otherwise, they would say any other thing or invent some other things to blame on Ukraine. I don't know what else they can invent. What kind of name they can invent to put it on Ukraine. What kind of hat.
Yes, Master.
Now, Ukraine surprised them all, because before Russia took Crimea, they didn't say much, they couldn't do much, and then Russia took another two regions, pretending to be under the pretext of them wanting to be independent.
Yes, Master.
It's all Russia doing behind it. Everybody would know. And I'm very surprised this time, not just by Ukraine's courage, self-sacrifice, the noble mentality, but because of how the world reacted. I don't mean the devil governments. I don't mean the devil leaders. I mean the private people, the citizens of the world. They understood so fast.
Yes,
Master.
And they helped them somehow. Otherwise, I don't think Ukraine could withstand the first blow. even though they could, they're smart and they're strong and they're courageous. But without all this supporting energy, not to talk about materials yet, they would not be able to be that strong. And God has helped. I told you guys.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Even though we don't see it, they don't see it. But God helps. Heaven helps for the injustice not to be upon Ukraine. And the whole world supports them.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes, Master.
Well, except one or two of them. You know, you know who, right?
Yes, Master.
The surprise whom, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So everything fits perfectly together. The only sad thing is that so many have to lose their lives and suffer.
Yes.
But still, I hope that their sacrifice won't be for nothing. Will be for something.
Yes,
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 Master.
yes, Master.
At least it will be meaningful if the war stops, if the whole world wakes up, even though we did not like that. Anyway, you see what I mean now?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
You see why I was so angry? Because Europe was so stupid.
Yes.
They don't protect themselves. If they don't protect Ukraine, they'll be doomed.
That's right.
Yeah, if Russia takes over Ukraine, they're finished. They'll be crawling on all fours. Not just kowtowing,
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
crawling on all fours later. Because Russia will have all kinds of strangulating strategies.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
They have gas, they have oil, and now they have food. All the important things Russia has. And these evil spirits are sitting on top, and the gangs around them as well.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes, yes.
Then Europe will have nothing. Crawling, begging, slaving for Russia, for food.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, Master.
Because Russia will be controlling the imports and exports in Ukraine. Now he already controls the Black Sea. They control a lot already
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes.
because they cannot ship it out. They have to use trains or trucks or whatever, but they can do it. They have to just buy many trucks and just go one trip after another. What else to do?
Yes.
Yes.
But if Russia takes away Ukraine, that's it. Europe really will be on their knees.
Yes,
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 Master.
Master.
So I was so angry because why couldn't they see that? How can they be so stupid?
Yes, Master.
Well, I hope they genuinely realize it now.
Hope so.
I think they do. Because the chief of the European Union, she personally went by train to Ukraine with a couple of others.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Master.
That is something from her. It's not bad. And Boris Johnson went to Kiev to visit. That's at least something to show some support.
Yes,
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 Master.
Master.
But as I told you, they're only paying their debt to Ukraine. Too late, even. And never enough, of course.
Yes,
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 Master.
Now you know why I'm so anguished and angry.
Yes, understand.
Because I'm worried. If Russia takes over, then they're finished. There will be no European Union anymore soon. There will be just Russian Union. Because Russia will be controlling everything.
Yes.
Right.
Control the food, then you control everything. Just gas and oil, and they're already kowtowing all the time. They don't dare open their mouths to defend their neighbor, even though they know it's unjust.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So if the food is controlled as well, oh, then God help them. I cannot just keep quiet because I'm so angry and worried. Now you know why.
Oh, yes, Master.
That's it. I hope they truly realize and deeply understand the danger of Ukraine being lost.
We hope they understand too.
Well, I explain now, not just to you guys, but I hope they hear me and make more effort, be genuinely supportive and helpful, because they are only helping themselves.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
right.
right.
Europe doesn't produce enough food. Ukraine is nourishing them,
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, yes, Master.
so they better protect their own food bowl. Now you know.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Well, I'm glad they're doing something, but I hope they truly understand the magnitude of it. Not just helping because now a lot of Ukrainians die and they feel guilty and all that stuff.
Oh,
Yes, Master.
yes, Master.
They should put all their effort in, just like the Ukrainians, really fight for survival. Otherwise, Russia will control everything, and then the whole of Europe will be gone in no time.
Yes,
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 Master.
yes.
Even if the European Union is still there, it's only in name. They have to listen to Putin all the time, like slavery.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
If they had let Ukraine join NATO 10 years ago, this war would unlikely have happened.
Right. Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
It's already settled and stabilized, so Russia would probably just leave Ukraine alone.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Tell me, anything else?
No, Master.
No, good. It's good.
Thank you, Master.
So, may I read you a story?
Yes, please, Master.
So much of war and bloodshed, we have to normalize our lives a little bit, okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Otherwise, I will lose my job. As a spiritual master, I would just be talking like an influencer. Peace influencer, they will probably call it. I never had any idea what influencer means. I didn't know there's such a thing exists. Until some of you guys give me some show or something. And even Elon Musk one time said he will quit his job to become an influencer. I don't know what's that for and how you influence people. How you have such a title. I have no idea. If I continue this way, I would be a peace influencer, no? Talking a lot and trying to coax people to help make peace in Ukraine. Anyway, if the West stops pouring money into Russia by paying for gas and oil, then Russia will be finished. I don't know how long China can help them, if they will.
Yes.
Master.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I don't mean to be bored with you. I'm just sleepless too long, yeah? And have to do so many things physically and spiritually, mentally as well. Many things. Worry about many things. Worry all the way to UK even. Somebody had problems there.
Ngủ đi, mộng vẫn bình thường. Ơi có tiếng thủy dương mấy bờ.